Hey there, friends. Welcome to this insightful exploration of emotional intimacy and the deeper desires that often lie beneath our surface cravings. Today, we're going to dive into the world of human connections, unveiling the telltale signs that you might be yearning for something more profound than just physical intimacy. So, grab a cozy seat, and let's embark on this journey of self-discovery together. Defining emotional intimacy. To truly understand the concept of emotional intimacy, we must first grasp its essence. Emotional intimacy is the profound bond that transcends physical attraction, creating a deep sense of vulnerability, trust, and understanding between two individuals. It's the ability to share your innermost thoughts, fears, and dreams without fear of judgment or rejection. This type of intimacy is often described as the emotional glue that holds relationships together, fostering a sense of security and belonging. It's the feeling of being truly seen, heard, and accepted for who you are, flaws and all. When emotional intimacy is present, partners can navigate life's challenges with a united front, drawing strength and comfort from their profound connection. However, emotional intimacy is not something that happens overnight. It's a delicate dance, requiring both partners to be willing to open up and expose their vulnerabilities. It's about creating a safe space where emotions can flow freely, without the fear of being ridiculed or dismissed. Interestingly, research has shown that emotional intimacy is not exclusively tied to romantic relationships. It can exist between friends, family members, or even within deep, platonic connections. The key is the willingness to forge a bond that transcends the superficial and delves into the depths of human experience. Signs you're craving emotional intimacy. 1. You feel a constant sense of loneliness, even in the company of others. Despite being surrounded by people, you can't shake the feeling of emptiness and disconnection. This longing for a deeper connection is often a clear sign that you're craving emotional intimacy. 2. You find yourself oversharing or seeking validation from others. When you lack emotional intimacy, you might unconsciously seek it from external sources. This can manifest as oversharing personal details or constantly seeking validation from friends, family, or even strangers. 3. You struggle with vulnerability and opening up. Emotional intimacy requires vulnerability, but if you've been hurt in the past or have difficulty trusting others, you might find it challenging to let your guard down. This resistance can stem from a deep desire for emotional connection, but fear holds you back. 4. You crave deep, meaningful conversations. Small talk and surface-level interactions leave you feeling unsatisfied. You find yourself yearning for conversations that delve into the depths of human experience, exploring topics that touch the very core of your existence. 5. You idealize relationships or have unrealistic expectations. When emotional intimacy is lacking, you might romanticize relationships or have unrealistic expectations of what a deep connection should look like. This can lead to disappointment and a constant pursuit of an idealized version of intimacy. 6. You feel misunderstood or disconnected from your partner. In a relationship, feeling misunderstood or disconnected from your partner can be a clear indication that emotional intimacy is lacking. You might struggle to communicate your feelings effectively or feel like your partner doesn't truly understand you. 7. You have a fear of abandonment or cling to relationships. A lack of emotional intimacy can breed insecurity and a fear of abandonment. You might find yourself clinging to relationships, even unhealthy ones, because the thought of being alone and disconnected is overwhelming. 8. You struggle with emotional regulation or have difficulty expressing emotions. Emotional intimacy requires the ability to recognize, understand, and express your emotions. If you struggle with emotional regulation or have difficulty expressing your feelings, it can be a barrier to cultivating emotional intimacy. 9. You prioritize physical intimacy over emotional connection. While physical intimacy is an important aspect of romantic relationships, if you find yourself prioritizing it over emotional connection, it could be a sign that you're craving emotional intimacy but are seeking it through physical means. 10. You have a history of failed relationships or a pattern of emotional unavailability. If you've experienced a string of failed relationships or find yourself constantly attracting emotionally unavailable partners, it could be a reflection of your own struggles with emotional intimacy. Cultivating emotional intimacy. Recognizing the signs of craving emotional intimacy is just the first step. The next crucial phase is actively cultivating this type of deep connection in your life. Here are some practical strategies to help you on this journey. 1. Practice self-awareness and introspection. Emotional intimacy begins with understanding yourself. Take the time to explore your emotions, values, and inner world through practices like journaling, meditation, or self-reflection. The more you know yourself, the easier it becomes to share that authentic self with others. 2. Communicate openly and honestly. Open and honest communication is the foundation of emotional intimacy. Express your thoughts, feelings, and needs without fear or judgment. Create a safe space for both you and your partner, or loved ones, to be vulnerable and share your truths. 3. Develop active listening skills. Emotional intimacy is a two-way street. As much as you need to share, you also need to listen actively and attentively. Practice being present, removing distractions, and truly hearing what the other person is trying to convey, both verbally and non-verbally. 4. Embrace vulnerability and take emotional risks. Emotional intimacy requires vulnerability, and that can be scary. However, by taking calculated emotional risks and allowing yourself to be seen, you open the door to deeper connections. Start small, and gradually build up the courage to share more of yourself. 5. Cultivate empathy and understanding. Emotional intimacy thrives on empathy and understanding. Make an effort to see things from your partner's, or loved one's, perspective, without judgment or criticism. Seek to understand their feelings, experiences, and worldview. 6. Create quality time and shared experiences. Emotional intimacy often blossoms through shared experiences and quality time together. Plan activities that allow you to bond and create memories, whether it's a thoughtful conversation over a home-cooked meal or a weekend getaway. 7. Practice gratitude and appreciation. Expressing gratitude and appreciation for your partner, or loved ones, can strengthen emotional bonds. Acknowledge their efforts, their presence in your life, and the ways in which they enrich your journey. 8. Seek support and guidance when needed. Cultivating emotional intimacy can be a challenging process, especially if you've experienced past traumas or have deeply ingrained patterns. Don't hesitate to seek the guidance of a therapist or counselor to help navigate this journey. 9. Be patient and persistent. Building emotional intimacy takes time and effort. It's a continuous process that requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to work through challenges and setbacks. Trust that the rewards of a deeply fulfilling connection are worth the effort. 10. Embrace growth and evolution. Emotional intimacy is not a static state, it evolves and shifts as you and your partner, or loved ones, grow and change. Embrace this evolution, and be willing to adapt and deepen your connection as life unfolds. Closing thoughts. As we come to the end of this exploration, I hope you've gained a deeper understanding of emotional intimacy and its profound impact on our lives. Remember, craving emotional connection is a natural and beautiful part of the human experience. It's a testament to our innate desire for depth, understanding, and belonging. Emotional intimacy is not just a luxury, it's a fundamental need that nourishes our souls and enriches our relationships. When we cultivate this type of deep connection, we unlock a world of vulnerability, trust, and genuine acceptance, creating a safe haven where we can truly be ourselves. However, the journey towards emotional intimacy is not always easy. It requires courage, patience, and a willingness to confront our fears and insecurities. It demands that we peel back the layers of our defenses and allow ourselves to be seen in our rawness and authenticity. Yet, the rewards of this journey are immeasurable. When we experience true emotional intimacy, we gain a profound sense of belonging, a deeper understanding of ourselves and those around us, and a reservoir of strength to navigate life's challenges together. So, my friends, embrace the call for emotional connection. Recognize the signs that you're craving something more profound than just physical intimacy. And remember, you have the power to cultivate this depth of connection in your life, one courageous step at a time. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. May the insights and strategies shared today guide you towards a life filled with